Have you ever felt like life is pushing you to the edge, testing your limits, making you question if things will ever get better? It's a familiar feeling for many of us when it seems like nothing is going right and it feels as though the world is against you. But what if I told you that those dark and challenging moments in your life are not a sign of defeat, but actually a powerful indicator that something incredible is about to unfold? Yes, those struggles, setbacks, and even moments of loneliness are not the end. They're the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter filled with growth, opportunity, and transformation. You see, life has a way of throwing curveballs, but each challenge you face is paving the way for something much bigger and better. In fact, there are signs all around you, subtle but clear signals from the universe, pointing towards positive change. Unfortunately, most people are so caught up in the pain and frustration of the moment that they fail to recognize these signs. They don't see that their failures are stepping stones to success, or that the feelings of isolation can lead to self-discovery and a deeper connection with others. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 powerful signs that your life is about to change in ways you never expected. If you notice these things happening to you, then get ready, because you're about to experience a breakthrough. Your life is on the brink of transformation, and the future is full of possibilities you may have never imagined. But before we dive into these life-changing signs, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss insights that could transform your life. Now let's get started. Number 1, you're feeling lost and confused. Have you ever felt lost and confused, like you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, unsure of which direction to take? You question everything, your decisions, your relationships, even your purpose. It's as if the ground beneath you is shifting, making you doubt whether you're even on the right path. This overwhelming sense of uncertainty can be paralyzing, leaving you feeling as though you're wandering without a destination. But here's what most people don't realize. This feeling isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign that transformation is on its way. Think about it. When do people feel the most lost? It's not when they're stuck in a predictable routine, living on autopilot, repeating the same patterns day after day. It happens when they're on the verge of something new. It happens when their old life no longer fits, yet the new one hasn't fully revealed itself. This in-between state, this discomfort, is not a dead end. It's a transition. It's your cocoon breaking open, making way for something greater. Imagine a butterfly trapped inside its cocoon. It doesn't know what's happening. It's dark, it's tight, and it feels suffocating. Then the struggle begins. It fights, pushing against the walls, desperately trying to break free. What the butterfly doesn't realize is that this battle is what strengthens its wings, making them capable of flight. Without this struggle, the butterfly would never soar. The same is true for you. Right now, you might feel like nothing makes sense. You might feel like your life is falling apart. But what if it's not falling apart? What if it's falling into place? The confusion you're feeling is not a sign that you're lost forever. It's a sign that you're shedding your old self, making space for the person you are about to become. Every great transformation begins with a period of uncertainty. Those who never feel lost are often the ones who never grow. They stay where they are, trapped in comfort, afraid to step into the unknown. But those who embrace the discomfort, who sit with their uncertainty rather than running from it, are the ones who come out stronger, wiser, and ready to step into the life they were truly meant to live. So if you're feeling lost right now, don't panic. Don't view this as an ending. View it as the beginning of something greater than you can even imagine. This moment of uncertainty is not here to break you. It's here to shape you. It's here to prepare you for what's next. Instead of resisting it, lean into it. Trust that the discomfort has a purpose. Trust that the struggle is making you stronger. And trust that, just like the butterfly, you will soon break free, spread your wings, and fly. Number 2, you're losing people who were once close to you. Have you ever noticed that as you start growing, evolving, and seeing life through a different lens, certain people begin to drift away? Friendships that once felt unbreakable slowly start to fade. Conversations that used to flow effortlessly now feel forced and awkward. And the people who once supported you seem distant, uninterested, or even resentful. It's painful, it's confusing, and worst of all, it can make you feel like you're the problem. You may wonder if you've done something wrong, or if you've somehow changed in a way that made others uncomfortable. But what if I told you that this feeling of losing people is actually one of the clearest signs that something big is about to change in your life? Here's the truth. When you're on the brink of leveling up, not everyone is meant to come with you. The reality is that you can't carry everyone into your next chapter because not everyone is meant to be part of your story's next phase. Some people were only meant to walk with you for a certain distance, to teach you something, to play a role in your past, but they were never meant to be in your future. Think of it like a rocket launching into space. At a certain altitude, the boosters fall away, not because they were useless, but because their purpose has been fulfilled. If they stayed attached, they would hold the rocket back from reaching its full potential. The same applies to life. The people you're losing, the ones who no longer seem to fit into your world, it's not an accident. It's alignment. The universe is clearing space for something greater. While it's easy to take this as a sign of failure or inadequacy, the truth is much more empowering. You're making room for new connections, new opportunities, and new growth. The people who are meant to be in your future cannot enter your life until you let go of the past. When we cling to relationships that have run their course, we are holding on to things that are no longer serving us, blocking the path for those who are meant to come in. This can be incredibly hard to accept, especially when you've invested time, love, and energy into people who were once such an integral part of your life. It's natural to want to hold on to the past, to resurrect old friendships, or to try to fix what's broken. But doing so often only keeps you stuck in a place where you can't grow, because you're trying to keep people around who aren't aligned with the person you're becoming. If you're feeling lonely right now, if you've lost friends, relationships, or even family members who no longer seem to fit into your world, understand that this is not a loss. This is a clearing. The universe is making room for the right people, the ones who will align with your higher self, your true purpose, and the next chapter of your life. So don't be afraid to let go. The right people will find their way into your life, and when they do, you'll look back and realize that losing those old connections was the best thing that ever happened to you. The pain you're feeling now will eventually give way to a sense of clarity, and you'll see that the people who drifted away were never meant to be part of your future. The universe has bigger plans for you, and it's clearing the space for them to unfold. Trust the process. Let go and watch as new, more aligned relationships begin to take root in your life. Number 3, unexpected opportunities are showing up. Have you ever felt like you've been struggling for so long that you've almost given up hope? Maybe you've faced rejection after rejection, lost money, missed chances, or felt stuck in a cycle of setbacks that seem never-ending. The frustration is real. The doubt begins to creep in, and it's easy to start questioning whether things will ever get better. But then, out of nowhere, something shifts. It's subtle at first. Small opportunities start appearing on the horizon. An unexpected job offer, a random financial break, a new connection that could lead to something bigger, or maybe even just an idea that suddenly fills you with excitement. At first glance, it might not seem like much. It could feel insignificant or like a fluke. But trust me when I say this. This is no accident. This is a sign that your breakthrough is coming. The universe works in mysterious ways. It rarely hands you success on a silver platter. Instead, it often drops small hints, stepping stones, or tiny doors that most people overlook. These opportunities might not seem like much at first glance, but they're there for a reason. The truth is, most people dismiss these opportunities because they don't match the grand vision they've created in their minds. They expect a big, flashy event, the golden ticket, the perfect scenario to land right in their lap. But the reality is, big changes often begin with small openings. Think about it. How many success stories started with someone randomly stumbling upon an idea, having a chance encounter, or receiving a seemingly minor offer that later turned into something life-changing? The problem is that many don't recognize these chances because they don't look the way we imagined success would look. We've been conditioned to expect a big, obvious moment of opportunity, but the universe works quietly, providing us with subtle hints to help us grow into what we need to be. The breakthrough doesn't always start with a golden invitation or a grand entrance. It begins with something as simple as a conversation, an unexpected offer, or a twist of fate that nudges you in the right direction. Here's the key. You must act on these opportunities. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because if you do, you might miss the signs entirely. Even the smallest opportunity can spark your biggest transformation. Think about the countless stories of successful individuals who started with humble beginnings. Many of them took small, unexpected opportunities and turned them into something great. They didn't wait for everything to be perfect. They jumped at the chance, no matter how small it seemed at the time. So if you notice unexpected opportunities coming your way, whether it's a new connection, a random offer, or just a glimmer of an idea, don't hesitate. Take action, explore them. Trust that they are leading you somewhere greater than you can see right now. Even when the door is barely cracked open, it's a sign that something much bigger is about to unfold in your life. The universe doesn't always give you the whole picture up front, but when those small opportunities start showing up, they're paving the way for something bigger and more aligned with your journey. Are you ready to walk through those doors? Even if they don't look the way you imagine, they could be the key to unlocking the next phase of your life. Number 4, you feel the need to change something. Have you ever woken up one day and felt like something in your life just isn't right anymore? Maybe your daily routine, which used to bring you comfort, now feels exhausting instead of fulfilling. The job you once loved has become suffocating, and the people around you who once inspired and energized you now seem distant and unmotivating. Deep inside, there's this unshakable feeling that you're meant for something more, something different, but you can't quite explain it. You just know you need a change. That feeling, it's not just restlessness. It's your intuition screaming at you, urging you to listen, to pay attention. Most people ignore this urge. They convince themselves that it's just a phase, that they should be grateful for what they have, and that taking a risk might be dangerous. It's easy to talk yourself out of making changes, especially when everything appears fine on the surface. But here's the truth. When your soul starts craving change, it's because you've outgrown your current reality. Think of it like wearing a pair of shoes that once fit perfectly. At first they were comfortable, but now every step feels tight and uncomfortable. You can try to force yourself to keep walking in them, but eventually the pain becomes unbearable. The same thing happens when you resist change. Your soul is telling you it's time to evolve, and when you ignore that call, life will become increasingly uncomfortable. The job that once made you happy will start draining your energy. The relationships that once felt secure will begin to feel forced, and even your daily routine will start to feel like a prison. When your soul is ready to grow, staying the same will start to feel like a burden. The discomfort you feel is a natural part of the process. It's the universe pushing you out of your comfort zone and toward the life you're truly meant to live. If you keep resisting, the pain will only intensify, because what once fit doesn't fit anymore. You've outgrown it. But here's the most important part of all. This feeling of discontent, that restless energy, is not meant to frustrate you. It's not a random thought or a fleeting feeling. It's a sign that something better is waiting for you on the other side. That feeling is the universe nudging you towards something greater, helping you step into a future that's more aligned with who you're becoming. It's an invitation to leave behind what no longer serves you, to step into the unknown with faith that the changes you make will lead to growth, purpose, and fulfillment. So if you've been feeling that pull to change something in your life, don't ignore it. Don't silence it with doubt or fear. Listen to it, honor it, act on it. The moment you start following that inner calling, you'll realize it wasn't just a random feeling. It was your future self, reaching out to guide you, pulling you toward the life you were always meant to have. This is your invitation to grow, to evolve, and to create a life that resonates with your truest self. Are you ready to follow it? Number 5, you're more focused on self-improvement. Have you ever felt a sudden, unstoppable urge to improve yourself? Maybe you found yourself diving into books you never cared about before, or you're suddenly drawn to motivational content, life lessons, and success stories. You might find yourself questioning old habits, reflecting on past behaviors, and replacing them with new, healthier choices. It's almost like there's an inner drive pushing you to evolve. This isn't just a passing phase. This is your mind preparing you for the next level of your life. Most people don't wake up one day and suddenly feel the need to improve themselves for no reason. That hunger for growth, That deep urge to become better, it's not coincidental. It's a sign that something big is about to shift in your life. It's as if your subconscious already knows that new opportunities, new challenges, and new blessings are on the way, and it's getting you ready to handle them. Just like an athlete wouldn't train for a marathon if they weren't about to run one, you wouldn't suddenly crave knowledge, discipline, and self-improvement unless your future required you to level up. Your mindset is shifting because your reality is about to shift. The version of you that's coming needs to be sharper, stronger, and more prepared than ever before. Life doesn't throw growth at you without a reason. You're being primed for something greater. Think about how a caterpillar goes through the intense process of transformation before it becomes a butterfly. It's not random. It's preparation for the next stage of life. Similarly, your focus on self-improvement isn't just about small changes. It's the universe positioning you for bigger things, helping you become who you need to be for the life that's on its way. But here's what most people don't realize. Self-improvement is not random. It's a sign that you're stepping into a new chapter of your life. A sign that the struggles you've endured, the challenges you've faced, and the setbacks you've overcome weren't for nothing. Those hard times were the foundation that's preparing you for what's to come. You're being positioned for something greater than you can currently see. If you've recently found yourself obsessed with learning, pushing yourself harder, or feeling an inner drive to be more than who you were yesterday, don't ignore it, embrace it. This is your transformation phase. You are actively preparing yourself for the next stage of your journey. Your future is calling, and you're getting ready to answer. Every book you read, every lesson you absorb, every habit you break and replace is a small step toward unlocking your fullest potential. The person you are becoming is powerful, resilient, and ready to take on whatever comes next. This urge to improve is your soul telling you that you're on the verge of something incredible. Whether it's a new opportunity, a breakthrough, or a shift in your career, relationships, or personal life, your transformation is happening now. Trust the process. Keep growing, keep evolving, and know that your future self is cheering you on from ahead as you continue to prepare for the life you're meant to live. Number 6, setbacks are piling up. Have you ever felt like life is hitting you from every direction? One problem after another, like an endless storm that refuses to pass? It's as if no matter how hard you try to move forward, every step feels like a battle. You fix one issue and 2 more appear in its place. It's frustrating. It's exhausting. Worst of all, it makes you question whether you're even on the right path. You start wondering if you're doing something wrong or if you'll ever catch a break. But what if I told you that this isn't a sign of failure? What if I told you that this is, in fact, a sign that something big is about to shift in your life? I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Before every major breakthrough, life tests you. It pushes you, shakes you, and challenges you to your very core. Why? Because it wants to see if you're truly ready for the next level. Think about it. If success, happiness, and transformation were handed to you on a silver platter, effortlessly, would you truly appreciate them? Would you have the strength or resilience to handle them? Would you be prepared to maintain the success once you achieved it? The answer is no. The struggle you're facing right now is not a punishment, it's preparation. Look at some of the most successful and powerful people in history. Almost all of them went through an intense period of struggle before their big breakthrough. For example, Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before he successfully invented the light bulb. Oprah Winfrey faced multiple rejections and struggles before becoming the media mogul she is today. The struggle wasn't a sign of defeat. It was building their resilience. It forced them to grow into the person they needed to become in order to handle the opportunities that eventually came their way. And right now, that's exactly what's happening to you. Imagine an archer pulling back the string of a bow. The farther it's pulled back, the greater the force when it's finally released. Your setbacks are that bowstring. Every challenge, every delay, every failure is pulling you back, not to break you, but to launch you forward with unstoppable momentum. Think about how a rubber band works. It stretches, sometimes beyond what feels comfortable, but when released, it has incredible power to shoot forward. Similarly, your struggles are building momentum, preparing you for the breakthrough that's just around the corner. So if you feel like everything is going wrong, If you're drowning in setbacks and nothing seems to be working, don't give up. It's not the end of your story. In fact, it's the turning point. Life isn't trying to break you down, it's trying to transform you. The universe is testing you, not to see how much you can endure, but to see if you're truly ready for what's coming. You may feel like things are falling apart, but trust that it's just the universe clearing the way for something bigger and better. If you hold on just a little longer, if you stay resilient and keep moving forward, you'll soon see that everything that seemed to be going wrong was actually aligning for something incredible. What you're experiencing now is preparing you for what you deserve. Just when it seems like everything is falling apart, it's actually all coming together in ways you never imagined. Keep going. You're closer to your breakthrough than you think. Number 7, you feel a deep sense of peace despite the chaos. This is the ultimate sign, the one that defies all logic. Your world might be falling apart. Finances are tight, relationships are crumbling, challenges are stacking up one after another. Every day feels like a struggle, and you could easily be overwhelmed by the weight of it all. But strangely, in the midst of this turmoil, you don't feel panic. Instead, deep inside, there's an unshakable sense of calm, a feeling that even though everything around you seems to be in chaos, something big is about to shift in your favor. This feeling is not an illusion, and it's certainly not denial. It's your soul recognizing the truth before your mind can fully grasp it. It's a sign that you're on the verge of a breakthrough. It's like standing in the eye of a storm. The winds are raging, destruction is happening all around you, but right where you stand, there's silence, stillness, and peace. It feels almost paradoxical, doesn't it? How can you feel peace when everything is falling apart? But that's exactly it. You are exactly where you need to be, and the peace you're experiencing is a reflection of that deep knowing. Most people expect peace to come only after the storm has passed, when things have settled down. But those who are about to step into their breakthrough often experience that peace before it happens. Why? Because your soul already knows the outcome. Your soul senses that all the setbacks, struggles, and losses you've been facing weren't meant to break you. They were meant to align you with something greater, something more profound than you can see right now. Think about it. Have you ever seen someone going through the hardest time of their life, yet they carry themselves with a quiet strength? They're not broken. They're not bitter. Instead, they seem almost serene. They have this unshakable belief that everything happening right now is part of a bigger plan, a plan that will ultimately lead to their growth and transformation. That kind of peace is not ordinary. It's not something everyone experiences, but it's a sign. It's a sign that you're being prepared for something extraordinary. If you've been feeling this strange, quiet confidence even when everything around you feels uncertain, trust it. It means your breakthrough is closer than you think. It means the storm you're experiencing is not here to destroy you. It's here to clear the path for what's to come. Think of it as a cleansing, a final purge before the good times arrive. Your good times are waiting on the other side of this chaos. The calm you're feeling is your soul's way of telling you that everything is aligning perfectly, even when the outside world might suggest otherwise. Now that you know these signs, take a moment to reflect. Have you experienced any of them recently? If yes, then trust the process. Your breakthrough is on its way, and your soul is already preparing you for what's to come. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more powerful insights. And tell me in the comments which of these signs you've noticed in your life. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay strong and stay focused.